Hunniford's back with us.
Yay! Hello! I do love y'all.
I do feel like all we do is welcome you back. But I know you've been busy. You've had the decorators in.
Yes, I have, actually, yes. Well, it's Ed. Hey, steady. No, it's my other half, you see. I've given him a list of jobs, and I have to be there to crack the whip, to just make sure that he's doing everything right, you see. So,
poor man.
I know, do you know, I think he'd rather be back with his group now, but, no, he wouldn't, I hope, anyway. But he painted the spare room. We've been on, you know, because it's spring coming up, and I'm thinking, right, let's get the house nice, you know how you do. And he painted it all lovely blue and white, and I thought, oh, that's going to be lovely. Could we find anything to match this blue? Not a thing. I've been everywhere. I've been every store, could not get anything to match this blue.
Did you choose this blue?
No, he did.
Oh, OK.
Oh,
so,
that makes it
I know, it's really
If a man
bad.
chooses blue, it's probably red.
Yeah, well, no, he did
this
very
is
well.
Ed moving into the home that you lived in on your own, and you've said, darling, decorate as you see fit.
Yes.
And he has.
Yes,
And
but nothing will match it. So we went out the other day and we saw this lovely bedding, so now he's had to repaint it all again now.
No.
But he's done ever so well, you know, so and he's got now, I'm very excited.
What did he say when you said to him, do you mind repainting it?
He just went, OK.
Oh,
He did.
He is. He's got the patience of a saint. I must admit, he's just a lovely man. I'm very blessed to have him. Oh. I know, it's not nice.
He won't have time for a 7-year slouch, will he?
No,
really?
he won't, really. But saying that, I've got him a shed. I've got him the shed now.
Ed Shed.
Ed Shed. It's called the doghouse. And I've got electric in it, so he can always put a telly in there if he wants, or a little electric heater if he's cold.
Oh,
and a
you're
light.
hot, you.
I am! I think every man should have somewhere to go. I've always said that. You know,
She
yes.
has. Oh,
I
yes.
think it's a good idea. Don't be worried if they play golf. Let them go. You get a bit of time on your own. I quite like that, you see. Sorry, have I just, you know... Does nobody agree with me here? What's going on?
Does he get to choose the colour of his shed, or have you stepped in on that one?
No, I've let him do whatever he likes. I think creosote is actually... but he's done ever so well. He's got it all nice. He's got all his tools in there now. He's very good. He's very good with his tools. And you know, it's nice. He knows how to use them, and I like a man who knows how to use his tools.
Oh, for goodness sake.
It's right.
Yes, darling.
Very
No wonder
good
you're
with
so
his
happy,
hands.
Jane, if he's so good around the house with his tools.
He's very good with his hands.
Now, Lise, you've not been with us very much lately because you've been taking some time to take care of family business, and I know that today you've had some terribly sad news.
Yeah, I just, you know, my Nana Rose I often talk about. She passed away on Sunday. And I said I wouldn't get upset. But, I mean, she was 95, she had a very long life, and it was her first time in hospital, and she went in her sleep very peacefully. But I want to say thank you to everyone that have said really nice things and tweeted and sent me letters and everything. Thank you very much. You know, I really appreciate it, and I did take a lot of comfort from it. But it's hard, because she was like my mum, you know, she brought me up with my mum, my nan and my granddad were like parents to me, so... It's very sad, and thank you very much, everybody. Sorry, that's really miserable, but it's just... I wanted to thank you.
We won't be nice to you, because then she'll cry.
Lisa, I know
Shut up, you silly old
you
bag.
really wanted to...
That's it. I'm all right now.
But, well done, 'cause you know what, it's really hard speaking at an emotional time, and I know you wanted to say thanks to everybody, and you did it brilliantly.
And
you did your nan
celebrate my
proud.
nan's life, because she was an amazing woman,
Let's
so
raise
thank
our
you.
mugs.
Yay,
Let's raise
Nana
our mugs to
Rose.
Nana Rose.
Yes.
Nanny Rose.
Don't be nice to her.
Don't be nice to her, look, stop it. Stop.
Stop it.
You okay?
Yeah, good. Let's talk about rude things.
Jane McDonald naked. OK. Now, Gordon Brown has apologised to one lady after he called her a bigoted woman when he thought she was out of earshot. After chatting with her in Rochdale yesterday, the PM got back into his car and passed the comment, unaware that his radio mic was still switched on. Ouch. He was subsequently informed of his gaffe and later went to her home personally to apologise to her. Which raises the questions, ladies. Has someone ever heard us say something that they weren't intended to?
Yes. And on...
Yes, Miss Belly.
And on a microphone. This is a big problem, see? Yes. And when you're doing a job, you've always got it, and sometimes they turn it off, sometimes they don't. And usually you say, can you turn it off while I go to the loo? And you're pretty safe. You go to the loo, do it, and come back. I was standing on the studio floor waiting to do a take with my microphone. I'm talking to this man. I said, well, you know how she got the job? She slept with the producer. A bit later on, the floor manager, you know, like Katie, came across and went, Linda, reference your comment. Yes, she did sleep. Absolutely right. She did sleep with the producer and it was marvellous.
So the actual producer had heard you?
Yes. The actual producer was listening.
Oh, my goodness. You haven't worked on that series again, then?
No.
No, there you go. Well, something did happen to me, actually, only 2 weeks ago, and I was running for a train, and I got to the station, and I was late, and there was just a sequence of events that made me later and later and later. And I finally got to the train, and just as I was about to step on, they shut the doors on me. And you know when you say something, and it's not to anyone, it's just and the guard,
fiddle,
yes, I said
You're
something
just
like that.
exasperated.
I
You're
was
angry at the
exasperated,
situation, not
and
any
I don't
individual.
often use words like that, but I was so angry that I'd
Were you
missed this
potty
train.
mouth, Jane
I
McDonald?
was a real potty mouth, and that's very unusual for me. And the guard thought I'd said it to him.
Oh.
And the abuse that he shouted back at me, I just was gobsmacked because I wanted to say, no, it's not at you, it's the situation I'm in. So it is very easy for someone to say things like I did in that situation and be mistaken for whatever. And I apologised to the guy. I apologise once again. I did send a message to him saying it wasn't to him. It was about my situation.
Don't make a right, and he shouldn't have responded with a mouth abuse, should he, really?
No, that's true.
Frankly, whoever you are.
Yeah.
The last time you're going on public transport,
Yes,
take
that's
the limo,
right.
dear.
That's right. I'll
I've
have
got
a
an
limo from now
absolute
on.
cracker for you. A really good friend of mine who works in the music business had a request from a friend to go to get tickets to go and see, I can't give names because it would give away identities, but he wanted to go and see a very famous singer in concert. So my friend said to him, don't worry, I know the PR, I can get you tickets. So he dials him up, all kind of, you know, showing off in his office, puts the call through on loudspeaker, and says, yeah, you know, yeah, can I get tickets? Yeah, of course, the PR's all kind of lovely, you're gushy, gushy, darling. Hangs up the phone, and he says to his mate, yeah, I've got you the tickets. And the mate goes, oh, so who's that? He starts giving the background on this person and the rumours that he'd heard that this woman used to be a man. And he was, oh, yeah, you know, I knew him when he had the corner unit taken out and the three-piece suite moved in. He was going into all these details, right? It's all scurrilous rumour and, you know, we don't know any of it to be true. And then he just hears the phone and he goes, the PR goes, 2 pieces of advice. 1, never believe everything you hear. 2, always hang up the call.
You can't trust technology,
Can you
can you?
imagine?
You can't.
And he still went to the concert.
That's bad.
I've sent an email by accident once. Because I'm just talking about technology and phones and stuff like that. I'm rubbish with it, and I was really, really cross with somebody, and I am a bit of a potty mouth at times, and I was like, oh, I can't do this. So, and I was telling a friend by email what I'd been emailing this other person, actually saying terrible things about this person. Pressed the button and went, I've sent it to her. And you know, just as you press the button, you know it's gone, and you can't get it back, can you? Can't get it back.
Well, I don't feel so bad now.
No, don't. What about you? Have you ever had one of those